I am Red Cyclone! Aria!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better I Swear podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Mark at the mic.
What's going on? What is going on?
Chilling, chilling, Mark. What it is?
How's Dragon's Dogma?
30 frames per second. And that's not good enough. That's all I gotta say. Unless you have a beast of a machine on PC, you are probably playing it at 30, or you are turning the settings down and playing it at something higher.
Yeah.
But I don't want to play it at 30. I don't want to play it.
Hearing good things though.
I want to play it at 45, 50.
Yeah.
I don't want to play it at 60 frames.
Hopefully,
They said there's a patch. They said there's a patch for it coming.
Yeah.
But it's not the big frame rate one. It's to clean up some other stuff that's a little boo-boo, but not really inconsequential. So it needs to be fixed. But that on PC it's just it's not where it should be, man.
Yeah.
And not to say the game itself is bad. It's just the performance is just, it makes me sad.
Yeah. I got you.
Because I don't have a 4090 or 4080 or whatever. You know what I mean? Like that's if you got one of those, you good. You Gucci.
Yeah.
I ain't got that. So.
Yeah.
But I recommend anybody who wants to play it on PS5 or Xbox, do it.
Nice.
Do it.
I'm
Ain't
looking
nothing
at it.
wrong with
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I might pull the trigger.
Mhm.
Let me finish at least two of the other games I have on my games to.
I mean, yes. Why not?
I'm like maybe 70% done with Prince of Persia. That's been really good. It's really fun. Has its difficult parts that you want to break your controller, but other than that, it's a really good game. And then I have Hi-Fi Rush on the PS5 that I want to play through as well. So those are my next two games. And then after that, I'll try to look into Dragon Dogma 2. I have a couple coworkers playing it. They said they love it, so I'm happy that it's getting good. Some good news off of it.
Yeah, most of the reviews for it, like the publications are at least saying it's good, and people who are actively playing it say it's good. It's just got a lot of people who aren't playing it, reading about it, talking a lot of shit. You know how it is.
Yeah.
That's with a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So,
and a lot of people giving Capcom boo-boo for the microtransactions, but
it's
the kind that are inconsequential. It's not it's not paying to win. It's paying for time type of deals, which it sucks. It's not good.
But there's
those are in Monster Hunter as well.
Yeah, they do that in Yakuza as well.
They do that in Devil May Cry. It's like those are the ones that are in every game now.
Yeah.
That is just like you want to spend all this money to circumvent the time you would be playing. I guess that's on you. That's how they do it.
Yeah.
So
I guess it's up to how you want to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I was reading about the microtransactions. People just are mentioning that there is, but for a single player game. But it was also like, if it's like something that you don't have the time to grind, and you're like, hey, I could just buy this and be halfway up there already. I know people that will do that. So, because even the Yakuza games all do that. The XP cans and shit like that, they have those. But you only can buy them once. You can't.
Mm-hmm.
You can't like just buy. No, they only allow you to buy it once or twice, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's the same. I think that's the same thing with Dragon's Dogma 2. You only can buy it once.
And then there's you keep paying money, I guess.
No, they only allow you to use it once.
See, that's the thing, and I don't know how this is compared to that. But the other thing was just people basically flat out lying about what they were for, and then saying that it was to circumvent the fact that in the game certain things are very limited. When in fact it's like, no, it's not really limited. You could just play the game.
Yeah.
That's it. It's kind of sad. It's just a lot of people just talking shit, and there's really just people who don't play, and aren't going to play, and just sit there and read reviews and don't play.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. People going to see that and be like, bring out the pitchforks in the fire. That's it.
Yeah.
So, that's unfortunate. It's still getting good reviews regardless, and then the game is good. It's good. I think it's better than the first one. It's just gotta wait a little while. That's all.
Little bugs fixed and stuff. Hopefully it gets there. Hopefully.
It is 60. That's it. That's all I need.
Yeah. Shout outs to Capcom themselves. They're Metacritic's like publisher of the year.
I mean, I guess that's a good thing, right? I don't. That's an industry thing, so good for them.
Yeah. And it goes by the scores of the games, like rounding up and stuff like that. I know Resident Evil 4 almost had a perfect score. 8 received well, 2 received well. So a lot of those games are like that. Street Fighter 6 received well. So yeah, the Capcom is there. I think Sega's number 9. So hey, it's up there. I'm happy. I have a short week. Like I didn't do much. I played the Prince of Persia game. That was it. Other than that, I haven't really been doing much besides watching wrestling. So that's all on the Wrestling Babble podcast. I've been going through all the WrestleManias. Talking about games that are coming out, the 6 vs 6 Marvel game that we just talked about. Like I sent you the video. They just released the first trailer of it today. It's supposed to be like an Overwatch Marvel game, and I'm looking at it. I'm not interested. I have no interest in those kind of games, so it's not me. I know Jinkies probably 100% be all over that game, but me, nothing.
Yeah, I agree because I don't find that style of game to be my thing.
Yeah.
But hey, it's for somebody, right?
Yeah.
I just wish they would make something for the other people. Because Avengers, they ain't do it.
Yeah.
I'm tired of all this trying to either make this free-to-play thing or the biggest budget thing you've ever seen. Because that's kind of how this is. Like, this is the free-to-play, right? And Avengers was the biggest budget thing you've ever seen. That's how they seem to approach games now, which kind of sucks. I wish they would just take all of those characters and make a nice get somebody who has the credentials and make a good beat 'em up with them.
Yeah.
Because that would interest me. Or make something smaller in scope. Because this free-to-play thing is a smaller type of game, but I have zero interest. And I wish they would make other smaller projects.
Yeah. It's in a weird place now.
Yeah, it is. It's just because they're stuck in the mindset of it either has to be a giant blockbuster or it's got to chase a free-to-play thing that's doing well. That's it.
Yeah.
It's like, bruh, there's like 50 other genres of game you can make. Come on, man.
Yep. But this one's coming out. It doesn't have a release date yet, but they show the first trailer.
It makes me mad as hell to see Magic in that game because she has no. I mean, I like that they're using that version of the character, but man, she's not really in anything that you can control her in. Like the last game that she was in was Midnight Suns, I think.
Yeah.
And then before that, I don't think she exists.
Yeah.
Like in video game form, I don't think she exists.
No, I don't think so either.
Like as the current one with the big cool ass sword.
Yeah.
You transform into a demon or whatever. That doesn't exist, and that makes me sad because she is one of the best characters I think that came like that had an upgrade in like the past 10 years. I think she's one of the best characters.
Yeah. But yeah, they announced a bunch of characters being in it. It looks like from the videos, it's the Hulk, Iron Man, Doctor Strange. You said Magic. You see the Spider-Man that was in it. I heard Scarlet Witch, Rocket. I saw, and a bunch of other things. So.
Who's that ice girl? Is that?
She's a game made character. So
she's
she
a
was, I
voice
think,
game.
made for one of those like phone games, and then they moved her
Oh,
from there.
I got you.
So it was that. So that's coming. Good for it, I guess. I'm not interested.
I hope it's good. I hope people like it. That's all I got.
Yeah.
I don't want it to come out and just do bad.
Yeah,
I hope
same
people-
here. It looks cool. Like visually it looks cool. It's just not a game that I will play. But visually it looks cool. I did watch X-Men 97, the first 3 episodes.
You said 3? Okay.
It's 3, the one aired today. And it's been really fucking good. It's really good. I am so happy that it's so good. Like it honestly, that last season of X-Men was hard to get through, and that the way it's supposed to continue off is that last episode. So they just pick it up and just go like guns blazing after that with this show, and the animation is pretty dope. The way they portray Cyclops is really dope, and how the other characters are all like kind of building and stuff like that. The animation is sick. Like it's a very beautiful cartoon, and it's very well done. Very like really thought out, and very like catering to the fan base 100%. And it's really good. So I definitely say check it out. I think it's 10 episodes gonna be full. 10 episodes straight. Every Wednesday is a new episode. So. There you go.
Okay.
So there's 3 up now. The first week was 2 episodes. This week was only 1. I was sad. I need that second one. That second one would have been great. But yeah, it's supposed to run up to the end of April or the beginning of May. There you go.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But it's fantastic. I'm really happy with it. Like if you're gonna go. Like little nitpicking, like you could tell the ages in the voices.
Oh, you could hear like somebody trying to play younger characters.
Like Wolverine, 100%. You could hear the age in his voice.
I mean, that makes sense though.
No, 100% makes sense. Yeah.
That don't make sense with that character. If anybody else,
Rogue.
that he makes sense.
Rogue.
Oh, okay. So you could tell. Okay.
Yeah. Other than that, like again, like it's really well written. It's very good dialogue, very good animation. I like if Disney will look at this and it's gonna be successful, and they could really capitalize on keep doing animation. They have good hands on it. Like the animation is really dope. So I'm like looking forward to seeing if they do anything else. They're teasing Spider-Man now, and we talked about it a little bit. And I actually started watching the first season. And I'm like, it can be made, but they're gonna have to change a bunch of things with Spider-Man because there's a lot of things they were limited to do in that cartoon.
Really? Okay.
He couldn't really actually hit people.
Oh shit, that's pretty funny. All right.
Yeah. If you ever notice the cartoon, he never really actually really hits anybody. He webs them. Or like he'll come and attack, but he always like kind of, but like he never actually legit like really hit someone. And I think it was a big thing with that. And like, if you start really looking at it, it's like, oh shit, he actually didn't hit nobody. But I'm not actually seeing where they go. But the X-Men 97 is actually really good, so definitely check it out. And that could
I
just,
can't remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember any episodes of Spider-Man besides Shocker.
Yeah.
That's it.
And even then, he didn't hit no one. He tried to throw the door at him.
And then Tombstone and what's his name? Hammerhead.
Hammerhead.
Yep.
There's a lot of toy announcements this week. NECA is doing their holothon with Target, and there's a bunch of Ninja Turtle figures I need, and I'm just like, fuck. They have the suit. Job interviewed Casey Jones that I really want. Then he has the full suit, you know. Um, they have a Samurai Mikey, Astronaut Donatello, which is a 2-pack. This is not even part of the cartoon. This was like imaginary figures. They have the 4-pack of the Punk Disguise Turtles with the leather jackets and shit. That's coming. And then they have ultimate versions of the 4 turtles that are coming. That looks like the boxes look like the Burger King Kids Club videotapes.
Okay, that's cool.
So that's coming out. Masters of the Universe showed a shit ton of stuff. So they have one called the Masters of the Universe Masterverse, and then they also have the Origins. The Origins are going to be like the remasters of the original figures. And then you have the Masterverse, which is going to be more of a mature look and more of a realistic look of the figures.
Okay.
And that's what they're doing with those. And then they also showed the Ninja Turtle one, the team up. They showed Mikey, they showed Casey Jones, they showed April, Leatherhead. The Skeletor I definitely might get. The Mikey I'm definitely gonna get. And then the rest I don't know. Like Casey Jones I thought Casey Jones would be cooler, and I'm not crazy about what they did with his design. He's just a regular guy with a metal hand now, and that's about it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But yeah, that's all coming. So definitely keep an eye out. Those all stuff that are coming out. I don't have a lot this week, so. Yeah, anything else?
No, that's about it. Trying to think, what else was shown besides the Marvel game? That was it, right? Did Rise of the Ronin pique your interest? Because that just came out.
I heard good things. I've been hearing mixed reviews with that too, but I never got into Neo like that, so
it's not a Neo game.
I know, but
it's not a Neo game.
I don't know.
It's like it's like their version of what's that game that Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah.
Because it's open world. It's not a Neo game.
I've
been looking at it. I've been like, oh, okay, it looks alright.
I heard mixed reviews. I heard a lot of good things. I heard a lot of positive things, and I heard a lot of bad things. So it's a mixed bag. It's something I'll wait on sale, and I'll probably check it out.
There's no demo for it? I thought there was.
I haven't checked, so if anything, I'll check if there is one.
Okay. And then Princess Peach, did you see anything about that you like? Or no?
Not really. I was not really interested in it.
Because it seemed interesting, because it's not the traditional anything game, right?
Yeah.
Like it's something completely different.
Yeah, because they did a Princess Peach game before, and it kind of her powers were her emotions, and it's just fucked up.
No, but it's like the style of game was what was it? It was it was still a scroller.
Yeah,
it was still a side scroller. Yeah.
And like when
so
she was angry,
it's supposed to be something different.
Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a little different. I didn't really look at the gameplay of it yet either. I just knew it came out, but I haven't played it or tried it or even seen really nothing out of it. I heard reviews of it, and it got mediocre reviews for a Nintendo game, for a Nintendo published game. Because usually they're in the 8 and higher. So this one got like a 7 and some 6s and shit. So I was like, oh, that's not good. But for Nintendo.
Yeah, don't do that to yourself though.
Yeah.
You should watch stuff that shows the gameplay.
Yeah, I haven't watched the game though.
But we get into a lot of talking about the scores and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like take a lot of people's words for their reviews and stuff, because some people just can't play games.
Yeah.
So sometimes you'll get a review of frustration. They can't do this and they can't do that, and it's like you find out, oh, you weren't really paying attention. You're just very bad.
So one thing I heard about the Princess Peach game is this was on Kind of Funny Games, that he didn't like the fact that it held your hand way too much.
So it looks
So
like it's for
yeah,
kids. It's more of a kids game.
yeah. So it's like really aimed for kids. So he was like for a Mario game to hold your hand like that. It was like like for that kind of style game to hold your hand like that. That was like you're aiming for a certain audience kind of thing, and that's what kind of got me like okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
skewed. I see. It's skewed younger. Yeah.
yeah. Because even the other one was a little more challenging. Again, I remember that one for the DS that she had the her emotions and gave her different powers and shit like that. Like when she was angry, she had the fire power and shit like that. That was pretty
Hmm.
fun, but that played like a 2D Mario. So this one,
This
again,
one looks like
check.
almost like a WarioWare-ish type of deal
Yeah,
because it's like a bunch of mini games and stuff.
yeah. So that was the
And
biggest thing
there's
I heard was like it holds your hand to everything. Like it's a very easy game. But yeah,
well,
it's
it
probably
looked
catered for
interesting, but
kids and stuff.
it's obviously skewed for kids.
Yeah. So yeah, I haven't. Other than that, like the Prince of Persia I've been playing. Dragon's Dogma 2 I'm looking at. Like I've been watching gameplay of it. My friend been playing it as well. He's been kind of giving me his little stories with it as well, and he's been enjoying it. He's playing on the PS5, but he's really enjoying it. He made I think he said he made his guy look like Tony the Tiger.
I mean, you can go pretty crazy. Yes,
Yeah, I've seen some.
you can go
I've
pretty
seen
crazy.
some. I think that's one thing of Dragon's Dogma 2 I watched the most of is the weird ass creations so far.
Hmm.
Those are always great. But yeah, I'll probably check that one out down the road. That's something more like I'm interested in, like that kind of realm kind of shit. So I'm like, all right. The Rise of the Ronin, I kind of want to play. Like I've seen gameplay of it, and I was looking more into it. That one is just more the fact that I'm overcrowded with other games that I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hold off a little bit, and then I'll probably catch that one when on sale and shit. That's
Let's
crazy.
see.
Other than that,
I think it's funny. Somebody said Arn Anderson at home watching Cody Rhodes get the life beaten out of him by The Rock for 10 minutes last night.
looking at his
Like,
gun, it's like I told you.
yo, hell.
Gonna bring his gun to next Monday Night Raw in New York.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, they're in New York on Monday.
Oh,
So
okay,
crazy.
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. If you
up?
check out Monday Night Raw this week, it was insane. Good shit. They almost got The Rock's entrance perfect. There's something still missing on that and the thing is the when he says final boss, like when he's standing in the center and the lightning's coming, the final boss should be like popping out like right when it goes into the next the Hollywood thing. That's the only thing missing. Only thing. Other than that, it's pretty fucked up. We saw blood on TV, and he said "fuck" on TV. They didn't catch it. If you watched the replay of it, you heard all the curses. You didn't hear nothing.
Oh, okay.
But you watched the live
Okay, I
version,
heard
or
the
you heard
live-
all the curses.
No, I only saw the replay or the TV version. I didn't
Yeah.
see it live.
But they're doing it in a smart time because honestly, they wouldn't have done that like at 8 o'clock. They did it. They waited to like 11 o'clock, like close to 11 o'clock to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
He's smart.
Watch wrestling. It's great. It's been crazy. It's been great.
Do it.
Do it. We're gonna get into this damn movie.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
I'll say once we are done with this movie, we got Deadpool next. There you
Okay, that should be good.
go.
Should be good.
So, our comic book theater movie is The Fantastic Four. Again, 2015 this time.
Man, what the hell? I forgot. I showed you the statue of Jack O, and I forgot they have made that Tifa one.
Yeah.
But I just sent you another one. I didn't. What is wrong with people? I just sent you another one on Twitter. I've never seen that before. That is terrifying. You see it, right?
Yes. Hey.
I would put that as the picture for the cast, but nah, I don't want to do that. Get the picture taken down.
You guys banned Germany again.
Exactly.
We need our 5 German fans, man.
All right. Well, let's talk about Fantastic Four from 2015.
Yes.
PG-13, hour 40. Release date, I don't remember.
It was
The premiere was in August 4th, but let's see.
August 7th.
What the regular date was August 10th? Okay.
August 7th, yeah.
7th. Okay. Did you see this in the theaters?
No. I knew it was going to be dog shit. I had no interest. I only watched it again because of this cast. I had no interest in watching this cast.
Yeah, no, I had no interest in watching this.
Yeah.
It is directed by Josh Trank.
Fuck that guy.
No. Let's see what he wrote. I mean, what he did.
Chronicles. Oh, he was a writer on Chronicle.
Let's see. Writer for Chronicle.
Michael B. Jordan since.
Director. No, he has not done much.
Yeah.
5 movies. So, no. Stabbing at Layla's 22nd birthday. The Kill Point. Chronicle. Fantastic Four. And Capone.
Kill Point was a good show.
Okay. All right.
Homer Simpson was in this movie. He was the teacher in the beginning.
You mean his voice?
The voice of Homer Simpson, yeah.
Oh, really?
He was the teacher in the beginning. Dan Castanella.
Castanella? Yeah, I see. All right. Is he Mr. Krabs also?
No. Mr. Krabs is that other dude. Damn, what's his name?
I don't remember.
We've seen movies with him in it.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying, just asking. That was the same guy.
Mr. Krabs is... Where is he? Clancy Brown.
So, oh my God. Okay. It's Lex Luthor. That's right.
Yeah. That is Mr. Krabs. So, we have this movie. The writers.
Oh, man, that's messed up. Looking at the more people finding the Thanos statue. That's all I get. Oh my goodness. All right. The writing credits we have: Jeremy Slater, Simon Kinberg, and also Josh Trank. Credits for the characters go to Stanley and Jack Kirby. Cast we have Miles Teller as Reed Richards,
Yep.
Michael B. Jordan, Johnny Storm, Kate Mara as Sue Storm, Jamie Bell as Ben Grimm / Thing, Toby Kebbell as Victor Von Doom / Dr. Doom, Reg E. What? How you do your name like that? Reg E. Kathy. All right, sir.
Dirty D.
Storm. That's it. Is that Dirty D?
Yeah.
Didn't Dirty D pass before? No.
This was his last movie.
The same year. Oh no. Yeah.
This was Dirty D.
R.I.P. Dirty D. Tim Blake Nelson, Dr. Allen. Joshua Montes as quarterback speech school kid. All right. Who? Dan Castanella as Mr. Kinney. Owen Judge as Young Reed. Evan Hannenman as Young Ben. What else we have?
Miss Grimm.
Mary Pat Green as Mrs. Grimm. That's about it. I mean, they have the parents. Tim Heidecker as Mr. Richards. Mary Rachel Quinn as Mrs. Richards. That's about it.
Yeah, that's it.
Was Stanley in this movie?
No, he was not.
Damn, if Stanley's not in your movie, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Wait, And what was his last movie? Do you remember?
The one before. Oh,
No,
he
it's Will
declined.
Stanley's.
Yeah, he declined this.
No,
Yeah, he
no.
declined
What
it.
was Stanley's last movie? His last movie.
His final movie was
Do you remember?
Into the
Was it?
Spider Verse.
The
He
first one?
voiced it.
Okay.
He did a voice for Into the Spider Verse, and that was the last
Okay.
appearance. Live action. I think the last movie he did was Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder. Okay. Was that after the second Spider-Man, or was that before the second Spider-Man?
The after.
Okay. Okay. All right. Um. Damn, he declined. Ugh. That doesn't say good things for this movie. Let me tell you. Oh, why does it on the side do I see the worst top 25 worst movies, the Razzies, worst pictures?
Oh, actually,
So,
correction. His last one was Endgame.
oh, it's Endgame.
Yes.
Really? Okay. All right. Top 25 worst superhero movies, and this is the picture. So that lets you know where this movie sits at. Let's go to the synopsis just to do it, because I know what it should say, but this is what it says. Four young outsiders teleport to an alternate and dangerous universe, which alters their physical form in shocking ways. The four must learn to harness their new abilities and work together to save Earth from a former friend turned enemy. So basically, they play on the original cast of Fantastic Four. They do a few different things. They have Sue and Johnny be adopted brother and sister.
Yeah.
But question, is that an ultimate thing? Of them being adopted, one of them being adopted or something like that, or no?
I think that was the only reason why, the only way to bring Michael B. Jordan. Because
Really?
honestly,
Okay,
they never did that
alright.
in the comics.
No,
no.
never did that.
Not even
Okay.
Ultimates. They're always brother and sister.
Gotcha.
That's why they always kind
Um,
of look alike too. They always had the blonde hair, and they both kind of like resembled each other.
Gotcha. Okay, so number one, they cast off one of the defining features of the characters right away.
Yeah.
Not a bad Mr. Fantastic. I wasn't mad at him. I wasn't mad at the guy.
He wasn't bad.
As far as the acting goes, in the beginning, like the first, I say 20 minutes of the movie is actually fine, because it's the characters getting to know each other. It's the little origin story between Ben and Reed. A little bit of backstory on Sue and Johnny. You see the father.
Yeah.
So it's okay in the beginning, I think, when it's just them acting before the powers and the actual origin stuff comes into play. But once you do that, once you introduce Victor Von Doom, for me, that is where the movie starts to fall off a cliff very fast.
It poo-pooed itself.
They go with an Americanized ass ending. I mean, excuse me, not ending. Introduction for his character, where he's like almost like a slacker.
Yeah.
He's so smart. He's one of those people. He's so smart he doesn't try. He feels the need to not try anymore. So he secludes himself and basically lives the slacker lifestyle, which, as far as the character, Victor Von Doom in any iteration in a book, is like that just doesn't fit him at all. At all.
His look was terrible too.
Yeah, and again, it's not the actor's depiction. This is the direction. This is what they wanted him to look like. No bueno.
No.
So that right off the boat, his depiction is an immediate turn off to the movie. And then we start to go forward with the plan to go into space, and you see it's kind of sinister, because the father, Sue's father, and them you see how he turns it off and turns it on, that very militant, emotionless style of doing things, which is like that wasn't in the origin story at all. There was no central figure doing that to them.
Yeah.
So that's another thing they just throw to the wind. We got to have some type of militaristic background for this mission to space, which is like, at the time, that's not inherently the reason why they were doing it. You know what I mean? Like, it was more them wanting to do it and less them being like, we found something. Oh, hey, you guys are being volunteered. That's what happens in this movie. They volunteer them.
Yeah.
Whereas in the original Origin, Reed and his team want to do this. They want to be the explorers that go into space. They understand the risks, and like that's a part of like the entire story. And so this whole making them do it, like having Reed train, and it's just like he doesn't know he's gonna be going up in space, and it's just like none of this is like close to how you frame these characters though. And I understand that you want to change things around for the sake of having your own vision for the movie, but when you basically take the building blocks of the characters and just say, let's just move this as far away from what it was, and then kind of make it this thing that's almost predictable, almost it's like a style of movie.
Yeah, I get you. I agree
It's like
with that,
the origin for this feels like the origin for the Hulk, because when you, and I say that for the movie Hulk, because then you find out there's a subplot in the Hulk movie of there's a sinister force behind it, but that's the Americanized movie. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a big budget, big screen movie version. Is like we can't have the main character pursue his passion. We always have to have some sinister thing behind it because we need a villain.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I don't like about a majority of the origins for any of these characters in this movie. Is literally just, we made this because we need something for you to be like, ooh, what's going on in the background? It's like, come on, man. Fantastic Four is one of like the most wholesome superhero teams there are.
I think that's where everyone has the biggest mistake with Fantastic Four. They always try to make it a superhero movie, and they're not superheroes. They're adventurers. They're scientists. So it's gonna be a sci-fi adventure. It's not gonna be an action movie. It's not gonna be a superhero movie. I never, like, to this day, I never considered Fantastic Four superheroes. And they honestly, and if you go to any comic that Stan Lee wrote or anything like that, he never considered them superheroes. They were adventurers. They were a family. They're family first, adventurers next. And to this day, I will say to this day, the best description of Fantastic Four is the fucking theme song from the cartoon. That's the best description. It tells you the whole story and then some. That's all you need. You just need that thing and you know exactly what's going on. This movie had a problem fucking telling that in that sense, and it wasn't intriguing for me to want to know what was gonna happen. Then I saw a naked Rockman just walking around butt naked, and it kind of annoyed me. He looked like a big pile of shit too. He looked like the shit demon.
It was funny. I would say that was funny.
But like I agreed with like how he formed up and shit. Like I said, that's not the thing for me.
There's a lot of like the origin story of Thing where they show him becoming the Thing is just like the little space rocks. First of all, they didn't change like that, and it just makes it seem like it's even less realistic because of the environment they were in.
Yeah.
For that to happen to him, he should just be dead. Because they were off world. Like, I'm trying to understand the picture they're painting of you can be having this dire situation and still be able to breathe and like what's going on? Just because he was inside the capsule, but the thing was open.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what was protecting him really? So he should have just died.
Should've.
Like they really wanted to go as hard on the space mutation.
Yeah.
But the way they told that story, it was just like there was no reason for them to do it that way, which is like,
They did it because they were like, oh, we're gonna be edgy.
No, but they wanted a visually traumatic event to take place. That's what really, that's like you could tell. That's what they wanted. That's what they wanted.
Was it?
It looked like the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, which is traumatic, but it in the wrong way. So no.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
And then And then we go to Doom becoming Doctor Doom, who was named by Sue Storm as a joke, which is just like, I hate when they do that in movies. Somebody fatally goes, hey, Doctor Doom, he's a real Doctor Doom over there. You know what It's just like, please stop doing.
It gave me the whole douche chills I felt when Megan Fox was like, "Oh, those are my pets. I named them after artists that I knew of."
Exactly. You knew of Raphael, the artist. Yeah. I call bullshit.
Exactly. That's what it felt like, and it's just like they try to. I think they just overcomplicated everything. They even
Nobody knows. I'm just gonna put this out there. Nobody knows Raphael or Donatello, the artist.
Yeah.
I only know Michelangelo because of the statue of him.
I know him because of Animaniacs, because they wanted to draw naked people on the roof.
This is true. But the only thing anybody knows is his statue of the naked dude.
Yeah.
And then
There's
you only know Leonardo da Vinci. And even modernly, people probably more associate Da Vinci with Assassin's Creed, which is hilarious.
Yes. He built your flying thingy.
Yeah, he's the assassin gadget. He's the assassin gadget man. Yeah. So stop. Mm-mm. But anyway, this movie.
I think it was just overcomplicated and it didn't need to be. And then they try to make it even like the government's against them and shit like that, and that also kind of annoyed me too. It's subplot. I was like, you could have just made him the leader, because that was the same actor that ended up being the leader in Incredible.
Oh damn.
But it's just, it wasn't.
Doom made me mad though.
Yeah,
Doom made me mad because it almost looked like it was the same story from the first movie. Like he ended up encased in a suit of whatever, and it's just like, but this one wanted to make it more space powerful.
They went Ultimate. That was Ultimate Doom, and that's kind of the origin of Ultimate Doom. And I did not like that character at all either. So it's like, it didn't. This movie, I'm just glad we're over with it.
Yeah, it's a lot of why. This movie for me is why the movie.
So, what do you?
1.5.
1.5. Where is it? 1.5. So your 1.5s, there's only two of them. There's Whiteout and there's Hulk.
Put it behind Hulk.
Fantastic.
The nicest thing I can say about this movie, it was short.
Yeah, thank God.
It ended fast.
Yeah, I might have to agree with that score too. Like I was really trying to be positive and maybe find something I liked about this movie, and
yeah, I just didn't like it.
It just got harder and harder to find something.
Yeah.
Did I like Elektra more than this? I did. That's not by much. Fantastic Four. It's gonna get a 1 from me. Like I'm not doing this. Fuck that. Our next movie is starting 2016, and we kicking it off with Deadpool. I'm gonna be biased as shit with that movie. I love that
nice
movie.
palate cleanser.
Yes. So we kicking off 2016. 2016 is a lot of back and forth movies. There's some good, there's some bad, and there's some long ass ones. So I'll give you a rundown of 2016. Deadpool's first one. Batman vs Superman is second. Captain America: Civil War is third. X-Men: Age of Apocalypse, Turtles: Out of the Shadows, Suicide Squad, Split, Doctor Strange. That wraps up 2016.
Okay.
And then 2017, we got Power Rangers, we got Logan, we got Guardians of the Galaxy 2, we got Wonder Woman, we got Spider-Man: Homecoming, Valerian, Kingsman, Atomic Blonde, Thor: Ragnarok, and Justice League.
Okay. All right.
Oh God, we gotta rewatch Batman Superman.
No.
That's the one I'm regretting, because that's a pay-per-view.
No.
Oh man, that is a pay-per-view. That's like almost 3 hours long. If you watch
I
if
have
you
to
watch
watch
the
that.
Snyder cut, it's like 3 hours long.
Ah.
I might just watch that one because that one's slightly better. Not much.
Is it?
Not much. Not much. It just has more continuity with the story.
All right.
Slightly.
All right.
If you happen to find that one, watch that one. If not,
Okay. All right.
no, you're not missing much. It's just more continuity to how everyone got together and kind of shit, and that's it.
Okay. All right.
But Deadpool's next, and that's gonna be a fun movie.
Yes, sir.
So,
Goodness
wrap
gracious.
this up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for listening to another episode of the It Gets Better I Swear podcast. Make sure you check us out anywhere and everywhere, RedCycloneInc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. That is YouTube. That is SoundCloud. That is Spotify. And we got a WordPress. So do it. Check it out.
Yep.
Where you
Peace
at,
out.
Mark?
Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch. All Mark the Mic. Also TikTok, Mark the Mic. I'm on there posting stuff, so definitely check it out. I'll have some pictures of the Biker Master Mars very soon, and the last Ronin Ninja Turtle figures came in. Also, I got the Wolfman Wrath coming in tomorrow, so I'll have some photos for you up there on the TikTok. Peace out, laters, and always remember,